Hello, everyone. As always, thank you and welcome again. Thank you for tuning in to ERS T.V, Elite Realty Services Television. My name is Damian Russell. I'm a branch owner in Elk Grove and Las Vegas with Elite Realty Services. I want to talk to you today a little bit about buying real estate. This is from our buyer series or home buyer series on ERS T.V. In which we discuss different things that may be important or pertinent to purchasing real estate, whether you're an investor or a first-time buyer or somewhere in between. The content in the Home Buyers series here at ERS TV is designed to be informative in a manner in which you might find useful as you go out and look for your home or your next property, investment, what have you. Today what I want to focus on is the main question. Every real estate agent, I promise you, every real estate agent gets the golden question, which is now a good time to buy? I kind of smile because I know that there are some agents who are listening saying, yeah, I get asked that question every day. Whether it's an up market or down market, that is the golden question that we all get asked. And my answer to that is simple. It's not about the time that you're going to buy. It's about the time that you're going to hold the property. So, for example, we look at statistics. In the state of California, for example, what we talk about is the return or the average return on investment, whether you're buying a property to live in an owner-occupied circumstance or non-owner-occupied, it's still acquiring property for return, depending on how you look at it. So we're talking about the equity. So we look at statistics in terms of the average increase in property value and what return on average acquiring real estate in California markets has returned the home buyer or the investor. So we've been taking statistics, I believe, in the state of California now, real estate-wise, these specific statistics, I believe now for close to 35 years, maybe 36 years. And in that time, what we learn by analyzing the statistical data is that, on average, California markets return double-digit appreciation. That number is actually 12 to 13%. So obviously in down times it's gonna be volatile, it's gonna fluctuate, so it's gonna be up and down based on that, but there is an average. And what we can glean from that average is that it's not about when you buy, but it's about how long you hold. Again, it's not about when you buy, it's about how long you hold. So my easy answer to the golden question is, it's always a good time to buy real estate, particularly in California, because statistical analysis tells us that on average, for the long-term hold, California real estate returns a substantial or at least a minimal double-digit return. So let's put that in perspective for everybody. So when I say it's not about when you buy, it's about how long you hold. It's about if you're going to buy a home and you want to do, like, say, some investors watch late night TV, they get all excited, they want to get out there in the game and begin to fix and flip. And I tell them, based on market circumstances, now that's a situation where it's not always a good time to buy. If that is your intention, to fix and flip or buy for a short-term hold with an exit strategy, say within a year or 2 or 3, then it may or may not be a good time to buy based on the market circumstances and the overall economic condition of the country and, of course, the California economy. The reality is, though, if you're looking to buy a home, typically in an owner-occupied situation or even an investor with a long-term hold strategy, then the answer is it is always a good time to buy. Because if you hold that home for greater than 5 to 7 years, which is what I define as a long-term hold, it can be longer, but on average 5 to 7 years, if your intent is to hold that property for 5 to 7 years, the long-term hold, then the California markets will return you a double-digit average return on that investment over the course of your hold. So obviously what that means is you're not going to realize a double-digit return the next year, or even the second or third year. But overall, statistics tell us that for the long-term hold in California, homeowners, property owners are rewarded with a substantial return. So if your intent is to buy a home and hold it, live in it, raise your family in it, make this place truly your home, why not buy? It's always a good time to buy. If you're going to hold the home and be in the home 10 years later, what do you care what the volatility of the market does in year number 3? You're not selling the property. So the fluctuations in equity, certainly they affect your net worth, your net worth on paper, what you're worth in terms of your total assets. Certainly that's impacted from a paper's perspective, but you're not going to really realize the true loss of equity until you attempt to sell that home. So in other words, if we have a bad downturn and you're going to lose, say, 20% equity, 25% equity, or greater, like we've just had, in your home, the reality is unless you sell that home in that market condition, you don't realize that loss. You still hold the home. So keep that in mind. Again, this is Damian Russell with Elite Realty Services. I just want to thank you again for tuning in to ERS TV, and certainly we've got much more to come in this home buyer segment or series at ERS TV. So look out for future installments, and we hope to work with you someday. Thank you, and have a good day until next time.